Okay. Hi guys. Hopefully the stream is working now. I don't think my computer likes streaming and playing VR chat. But, oh well. As long as it lets me do this one, I will be thankful. Are you gonna let me do it? Oh, you two? I'll see if it works, I guess. I just kind of wanted to stream something. I don't know, I guess it's just like, it's a Friday, and I won't be able to live stream a lot when school starts, probably, so I figured might as well. And I really, really want to, so. It says it's fine. It says it's streaming. I don't know what the heck is going on. To be honest, it's being dumb and I don't appreciate it. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Let me check YouTube on my computer, see if that's just my phone being stupid.
All the girls in their swimsuits.
Minetta is hilarious. Okay, so it's running fine. No one's joined yet, obviously. Well, I'm not really surprised. Seems like it's super delayed, though. What? What is it doing? Oh, okay, I see. That's what it's doing. Okay, cause it's, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. Cause I'm watching my stream, a whole Matrix thing is happening. How did I forget that? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Well, hey, at least it's still streaming. It's just, I think my phone's just being stupid. It likes to do that. I want a different phone. But anyway. Welcome back. It's Guardian Angel or Guardian Angel, whichever you prefer. I'm back with yet another visual novel. Alright, my chat is set up. Oh, I forgot that I have. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm just all over the place today. What the heck? Oh, what's wrong with me? gonna share this to my Discord to get this all shared. Because I told them I would be live streaming earlier, but the live stream didn't work out, so I'm not sure if they know that I'm live streaming anymore or something. And it's Friday, so I figured, yay, let's live stream. Not sure if I already said that or not. Worked! Stupid keyboard, thank you. Alright, cool. One of these days, I do want to live stream a horror game. Something like The Butler or Grandma or something like that. Something off itch.io. But not right now, because it's too dark. I would be too scared. Hey, Corbeck. Here, boy, and yes, it works. Yeah. It does. Streaming another visual novel, yeah. Thank you for the like. Sorry if I sound tired. I'm just tired, you know. Well, I'm going to be spending the next this weekend or next weekend. I'm not sure. I'm confused as to what they were talking about, but me and my mom and my sister were supposed to watch Alien today, but Mom was waiting for us, and I was waiting for Mom, and Jen, I don't know what she was doing. But we ended up not being able to, so we didn't have the girls' night we were going to have, which kind of sucks. But anyways, how's the audio? Sorry if I seem really down lately. I don't know what's going on. I'm just ugh. First, yay. I'm guessing it's got something to do with me streaming later, you know? Later in the evening. I think if I started streaming during the day again, I probably would be a lot more energetic. Oh, hello. Yeah, first viewer. Actually, technically, I was the first viewer. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. Alright. Yeah. I lost a subscriber the other day, but who cares, you know? I'm not doing this for the subs and the views. I'm doing this just to have fun and to make people smile. That's all I want to do. Which is one of the reasons why I haven't started enabling ads. Because part of me thinks I could probably get some money for it, so I wouldn't feel like such a burden on the family, you know. But another part of me is just like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't like ads, and I don't want to force people to watch them or anything like that. Anyways, let's start. Might as well. Oh, nice transition there. Alright, what's the first name? TikTok time's running out. What do you think? What would you have the name be? You know what I'm gonna do? I know it's not a girl name. At least it doesn't seem like it'd be a girl name. Since you were the first viewer, there we go. Croybeck. That's gonna be the name. Choose your appearance. You're just like, whatever. You're like, smile. I'm like, oh my gosh. Smile. Prologue. Oh boy. Hi. If someone were to ask me to describe my life in one word, it would be clockwork. I get up, go to work, go home, relax as much as I can, and sleep, rinse, and repeat. My best friend I don't know. I'm sorry. When I say stuff like that, like when I go Chie, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I think some people think that I'm like trying to offend people or trying to insult something or anything like that, but it's just me being silly. Best friend Chie let's say Chie, says it's a good thing, and I know it is. I'm luckier than a lot of other people. But is it so wrong to want more than this normal dull life? Must be more than this provincial life. Just imagine, there I am, sitting drearily in my desk, in my chair, when suddenly a monster slams into the open office, bathing it in glass shards. Everyone in the office screams and tries to escape, but I'm frozen in fear. Chie hauls me upright, frantically attempting to drag me to the door. But I know this abomination. I've seen those myriad fangs sink into flesh. I remember now, this creature is from another dimension, one that is also my true home. I'd forgotten all this time how my clan of demon fighting warriors had sent me here as a child to protect me from the infestation in our world, and how one day, just so you know, there are other viewers. Yeah, I know. Ouch. But you were the first viewer, so I figured I'd name the main character after you. I think I might do that from now on, whenever I play a visual novel, on livestream. And how one day I'd have to warn the governments here about the creatures to stop them from conquering. What's... Oh! My phone! Shooting up in bed, I reached for the side table drawer. Hello? Croy, I've been calling for the last 5 minutes. Did you reach the hotel room safely? Where have you been? My brain is a mess, but I managed to piece it back together for an answer. Chie and I are on a business trip for an upcoming fashion event in Kyoto. I know how to say that! Woo! Soon, there's little sis. Yeah. The two of us work as designers for a fairly high-end fashion company. We propose new designs for the teen and young adult clothing lines, and the company has held events all throughout Japan. But since Kyoto is her home city, she has the privilege of staying at her parents' house instead of at the hotel like the rest of us. Yes, and I've been resting? Uh-huh. Why do I have the feeling that means playing games on the job or daydreaming in bed? Well, glancing at my beloved Geek-tendo, let's just call it that, and remembering my little imaginary adventure from earlier, I laugh sheepishly. Chie sighs over the phone. Just please tell me you haven't forgotten about us going to the festival tonight. Of course not. Good. Do you know how to tie your obi properly, by the way? Need me to come over? Yes, Mom, and no, no, I'm fine. Croy. Okay, I'll do my best, but no promises. Oh, thanks, that's so sweet of you. Just meet me at the festival if you can't do it yourself. It wouldn't do for you to get tied up in the hotel after all. Chie? Chie? Yeah, I'll see you later, okay? Finally, she lets me go, and I get to wind down after another day of running all over Kyoto, bringing my Geek-tendo on BSB on business trips has become a guilty pleasure of mine lately. But hey, as long as it doesn't interfere with my work, what's wrong with having a little bit of fun? Picking up my console, I slowly scroll through the many games I've yet to touch. Let's see, which one should I play? Do I get to choose? Oh, never mind. I guess not. The sunset tinges my room with sleepy orange. Its light jolts me from my fixation on the bright screen before me. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, is it time already? I was just about to get into a boss fight. Reluctantly, I leave my game's exciting world and wade back into reality. Lord Minion 777, wade, ha! Once I'm finished getting ready, I slip into my old yukata and its obi. Where's that supposed to go? Here? No, it's... Oh, right! Ha! I didn't need help after all. After a cursory pose in front of my dresser... I don't know what that means. I turn to the shoes prepared in my closet. I could wear geta, but today is for celebration, not tripping all over myself. Finally deciding to go with my comfortable sandals instead, I head out. Streams of color line the streets leading to the festival, swaying from the bamboo trees that bear them to the gods. The scent of fresh food wafts about and a cheery mood fills the air, encouraging lovers to confess to deepest and darkest, lest their fate end like the pair who inspired it all. The weaver girl and the cowherd, parted for all time save this one day. Romantic, sure, but to me that isn't what lends the festival its magic. It's the many lanterns that canopy the festival which lend the day an enchanted air. They make it almost impossible for anyone to doubt that the gods just might grant their wish on this special occasion. And this year it's going to be me. Hey Chie, I just got here. Where are you? Croy, I'm really sorry. Huh? So, something came up. You know how my mom's always trying to set me up with some random guys? Yes? She's doing it again. This time it's that guy I grew up with, you know. Wait, no way, that guy? He's here? Chie? This is big. In high school, Chie always told me about this perfect boy she knew from elementary school. His only flaw was that he left the country right before high school. I know, it's just, I feel terrible. Mom wants us to have dinner together since he's back, but I know you and I made plans and I gave you that talk earlier. No, it's fine. I know how much you liked him. I hope it goes well. You're an angel, Croy. I'm really, really sorry. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Only if you promise not to skimp on the details. Skip on the details? Promise. With another excited giggle, Chie ends the call. That leaves me alone at the Tanabata festival. But it's not so bad. The day already has big plans for me. Games to play, food to try, and most importantly, the bag of Tanzaku in my hand. I managed to find a bare bamboo tree and get to work, tying the ribbons of my many Tanzaku tightly around the branches. I don't want them flying away after all. I mean, I worked on these for an entire week, riding on them, cutting them up, punching holes, and tying ribbons, even neglecting a bit of my real work just to make them perfect. So if the gods would be ever so kind as to recognize my hard work, I'd really appreciate them granting my prayer. I only wrote one wish on all of my Tanzaku after all. It's fine, right? I asked the question aloud, almost as if the gods can hear me, but if they could, wouldn't they have answered my wish ages ago? I wonder what Chie would say if she were here. Wow, you took up your own tree. Yeah, that is exactly what Chie would say. I snort, trying to stifle my laughter, until I realized I wasn't the one who said that. Then, who? I turn around, glancing left and right, but all I catch is the back of some guy walking away. Hey! The crowd that somehow parted from him converses again, letting him get away. Ugh, what's with that guy? I don't bother going after him, though. I have better things to do. Who cares if I took up a whole bamboo tree? I mean, if you look at every single Tanzaku I made, you'll see that they're sort of like snowflakes. Each strip of paper has a little pattern on it, and not one is like the other. Doesn't all that just show my dedication to my wish and my belief in the gods? The answer is yes, most definitely. I even say a little prayer to be sure. But please, 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 for each Tanzaku. There's so intent on this wish that I almost forget everything around me. At least until my belly rumbles. Oh, I guess it's time for some takoyaki. I actually want to try that. I also want to try sushi. Croy, I'm so sorry. I've lost count of how many times Chie has apologized to me on the way to work this morning. Chie, I said it's fine. Besides, you can't be that sorry if you're smiling ear to ear. I grinned mischievously, leading us into the elevator. I thought you'd never ask. Well, go on. You owe me a festival's worth of details. One word. Perfect. What? You still think he's perfect after all this time? Didn't we figure that you'd get a reality check about his flaws once you met him again? This is reality. He knows about the kimono, not to mention he's a total history buff. Wait, hold on. You brought up the kimono on your first date? Not the point, Croy. He even wants to take a look at it again with me next week. Chie is a history nut, and her favorite artifact is one of the most ornate kimono ever uncovered in our history. Though its beauty and intricate design has been perfectly preserved all these years, its name and maker has been lost to time. Now it's known only as the kimono, a fact that Chie finds extremely fascinating. I guess I understand why, though. An anonymous letter was found inside the kimono. It talks about never forgetting its recipient, no matter how much time has passed, and wanting to meet them again one day. Even the main character is so sweet of you. Long story short, a connection that spans all time and hardship. Some believe it's a love letter, but it never confesses anything to that effect. Either way, it seems the letter was never sent. It's tragic. But that's what makes it one of the most mysterious pieces in fashion history. No way, so he really is still Mr. Right for Chie? Yes. Chie rolls her eyes and I burst into laughter. Luckily for me, Chie's in a really good mood. Unluckily for me, my boss isn't, and he's standing right by the door when we enter the office. Miss Beck, my office, please. Chie looks nervous, staring only at me, but I steadily wave her away. Yes, sir. I follow suit as he whirls and marches to a separate office. Chie gives me a smile of encouragement right as I follow Mr. Kano and shut the door behind me. Is something wrong, sir? Mr. Kono's expression is solemn as he points to a folder on his desk. It contains my design proposals for the event that I prepared a week ago. Hey, sorry I was late. My Wi-Fi was trolling me again. It's okay, DJ. What is this? Almost everything that you came up with looks made for a mix-and-match store. A mix-and-match store? Sir, I clear my throat trying to sound more confident. I really did go over everything thrice this time. So what was it this time? If not carelessness, just plain laziness? A wounded expression glances my features before I can help it. Mr. Kono sighs. Miss Beck, you work here, so I'm certain you aren't even remotely untalented. The hiring committee and I once saw that out of your entire batch of hires, you showed the most promise and zest. You started out so well. What happened? What happened, huh? Try not to clench my fingers. Mr. Kono always gives me some talk about how I had so much potential and now I'm not using any of it. As much as I try to brush it off, part of me knows he's saying the truth. What can I do if I don't feel happy every time I think about the problems or flaws that I see in my work? He keeps telling me I'm smart and talented, but how can I believe that when I keep getting passed over for a promotion? It comes to a point that sometimes I don't see the point in trying anymore. Because my creations, goals, feelings, I don't even understand them anymore. I'm sorry, sir. I'll do better next time. Mr. Kono watches me, searching my blank face for something, but he doesn't appear to find it. Alright, just make the revisions I noted and add the necessary details. I expect a better design proposal next time, Miss Beck. With that, he turns his laptop on, refusing to meet my gaze again. His sign that I can go now. My colleagues watch as I leave the office, but I don't show anything besides my slumped shoulders. I make my way back to my cubicle, dumping my purse and folder on the desk as I take my seat. Never mind all that, no point in getting worked up, I can just relax later. Play. Yeah. Croy, you okay? Ugh, the last thing I need right now is pity, but I know Chie means well. Yeah, I'm fine, just got the usual lecture, you know? I punctuate it with a smile and a nonchalant shrug, waving away Chie's concern. Anyway, enough about that. I propose we have a drink later tonight to toast your reunion with Mr. Wright, and so you can finish your story about him. Croy, Chie doesn't hide her grimace at the idea of me drinking. I admit I have a past filled with getting into hysterics or having way too much to say when I get some alcohol, but it's not like I do it often. Come on, Chie, I promise I won't get loud. I won't get loud. Really? Really? I smile instantly, and Chie surrenders with a groan. Oh, alright. I want to have a friend like that. The rest of the day passes without incident, and I'm just too happy to be out of the office to dwell on what happened earlier. Okay, so which bar should we go to? How about that one bar we went to after Nanako's birthday? Didn't Rin start a fight with someone there? Oh, right, and you tried to end it by crying between the two feuding parties. How can I forget it? Next. It's not my fault there's always an incident when we visit Kyoto. Then what about... Oh wait, how about... As Chie contemplates her next suggestion, I start going through some of the photos I have on my phone. I tend to take photos of my work to look back on how to improve later on. At first everything looks fine, needing only a minor correction or two. But the more I look at it, the more flaws I start to see. And this sickening demotivated feeling slowly seeps into me again. Questions and doubts start to pile up, and the way to fix each issue turns into a complicated mess of me wondering whether this is even worth it all. What's up, DJ? Glad you could make it. Glad you made it, man. Yeah, I am too. If only I could go back to my game and just... Croy? Croy! Are you even listening to me? Yes. I answer her immediately, jolting up from my screen. We both know I'm lying. Hey, you're going to the museum with Mr. Wright next week, right? Aren't you? Chie graciously lets me change the subject. We exchanged numbers, and he said he'd call me again to confirm when my free time was. Why? I just realized I'd never seen it. What? Never seen the kimono? Nope. Oh, right, you got sick that one time we were supposed to go to the museum in senior year, and then you bailed on me to play your new game when college came around, and then you got sick before we graduated. She squints at me. Were you faking to get out of the museum? Were you faking to get out of going to the museum? What? No, I really was sick all those times. Except when you ditched me for a game. Yeah, but I was honest about that. Haven't I gone with you to all the other museums? I guess, but as a fashion designer, I can't believe you haven't seen it. I'm telling you, it's one of the most intricate and gorgeous pieces of Japanese history you'll ever see. And that's counting all the art and infrastructure of its time. And did I tell you about... I know better than to interrupt Chie when she starts giving me history lessons. Besides, we can't deny that some of it is interesting, even if it leaves me to lead the way. But just as I'm about to, something bright to my left catches my eye. It's a small blinking sign, a beacon light in an otherwise dark alleyway. Has that place always been there? I guess I've been staring at the peculiar store for quite some time since Chie starts to nudge me, breaking me from a trance. Hey, what's wrong? What are you looking at? Chie, have you ever seen that bar before? She takes a quick look to where I'm pointing at before shaking her head. Not that I can remember. What a weird looking bar though. Yeah, but it seems pretty cool. Don't you think? What? Don't tell me you want to try this place out. It looks strange. Croy, it's precisely it, actually. Not so much if we get all hyped up. What if it's some sort of magical bar? One that doesn't serve normal humans? What if we aren't even meant to see this place, but Chie and I just got lucky? I mean, come on. An oddly lit bar down a dark alleyway that neither of us have seen before, even though we've walked down the street so many times? It sounds like it came straight out of a game. I'm sorry, Chie, but we're going in. What? Wait, Croy! With a glint in my eye, I grab hold of her arm and swiftly drag her towards the mysterious bar, pretending to be oblivious to her cries of protest. Heh, same here. No Wi-Fi. Yeah, Wi-Fi sucks sometimes. Oh. Wow. As soon as we enter, an atmosphere of warmth and coziness envelops us. It's nice. That rarely happens in any of the noisy, crowded bars we usually end up in. Wow, this place is lovely. Even the interior is way classier than the other bars we've been to. We make our way towards the bar counter where a handsome and stylish man is waiting with a warm smile on his face. Ooh, cute. Welcome. He seems to be around the same age as us, or maybe a tad bit older. Hello there. Welcome to Dynamius? Dynamius? That's a unique name for a bar. Is the owner a foreigner? I suppose you can say that. I feel my heart skip a beat as he looks at his charming smile. There's something about this guy that I can't seem to put my finger on. He seems so angelic. So, what can I get you girls tonight? Margarita for me, please. How about you, Croy? Oh, I'll take a shochu. One margarita and one shochu coming up. Coming right up. As the bartender moves away from us, Chie starts nudging me on the arm with a mischievous grin. I saw that. Saw what? That dreamy look you had from Mr. Bartender? Well, it was not. You're just hallucinating. Right, I gotta believe that. Get off my case, and could you please be a little quieter? Grumbling and turning away in embarrassment, I hear Chie smirking with... What? Smirking with amusement? Hold on, what? Grumbling and turning away in embarrassment, I hear Chie snickering with amusement. I thought it said smirking with amusement for some reason. I wonder what his name is. Should I ask? I mean, if you want to, but... Hey, Mr. Bartender, my friend here wants to know your name. What? Chie, what are you doing? Oh, this pretty lady here wants to know my name? Placing her drinks on the counter, the bartender looks straight at me with an amused expression. I guess you can call me Tsubasa? Huh? Why did that sound more like a question than an answer? But more than that, why is he looking at me so intensely? I try my best to avoid Tsubasa's gaze by going straight for my drink, all the while secretly praying he didn't see my cheeks turn red. Oops, guess someone's calling. Excuse me, ladies, I'll be right back. Swiftly bowing with a sweet smile, Tsubasa quickly heads to the back, allowing me to breathe a sigh of relief. Croy, don't down your drinks and like that in front of a guy. It's so uncool. This is all you're doing. Why did you say I wanted to know his name? Because he wouldn't have asked if I didn't. And he seems to like you too anyway. So does it really matter? Of course it does. No, not really. You know what? I'm so done with you. You aren't, but anyways, cheers to you finally maybe getting a boyfriend. Don't forget what I taught you, okay? Remember to sit up straight and don't slouch or burp. You know, I'm really starting to regret going out with you tonight. So regretting going out with you tonight. I knew this would happen. For some reason, Shea looks frustrated as I take another sip. I don't really get what her deal is. Just one drink. Just one. Come on, Chie. Relax a little. Why so angry? It's just one drink. Angry? Is that even a word? And one drink? Croy, you've had more than 3 glasses. What do you mean only one drink? Stop being so hysterical. You're gonna scare Mr. Tsubasa here. He's so cute though. Why aren't you a bold one? Tsubasa chuckles and I grin like a giddy schoolgirl. Really is cute, this guy. And oh my gosh, Chie, I really hate our boss. Why is he so mean to me? Dear gosh, not hysterical, Croy. What did I ever do to him? Tsubasa, tell me, is there anything wrong with me? Am I just not good enough? Even though my mind is hazy with alcohol, I managed to blurt out a genuine question. This is something I've always asked myself, whether I've ever been good enough for anything. A part of me feels like I was made for something bigger and better than this mundane life, but at the same time, another part of me can't help but wonder whether I'm even special or talented to begin with. I always feel like I'm just another person in this world who's neither here nor there. Be it with my work, or with friends, or my whole life. Am I really alive? Is this really the way to live? No, it's not. Never was and never will be. All I want is just to feel alive again. Is that too much to ask for? Oh, Croy. I hate this so much. She hates Vasa. Does this happen often? Her being a mess after drinking? Yeah. She has sighs, giving me a sympathetic look while I continue blubbering incomprehensive things. Why is this happening to me? How can boss accept me to work harder if he doesn't give me a promotion, or accept me even? That's rough, but hey, I feel someone drawing close to me. I look up in a daze, sloppily wiping my eyes and nose, and meet Sebastian's kind gaze. If you had the chance, would you rather live another life? Another life? Yeah, that sounds fun. Yes, even if you don't know what the other side may hold, just because it looks pretty doesn't mean it's all cherry and cupcakes, you know. I can feel my consciousness drifting away, even as I try my best to keep my eyes open. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. Anywhere but here. Eh? Croy! Oi! Where am I? Wasn't I at the bar with Chie? Ugh, the sun's too bright. My head hurts. Slowly getting up, I press my palm against my throbbing head. What in the world happened? Oh. Oh! Bits of memories from late last night slowly come back to me. I can only cringe at the monster that I became from Chie and Tsubasa. Oh my gosh, what is he going to think of me from now on? And what is Chie going to say to me when I call her later? The thought of what Chie might do to me sends shivers down my spine. I promised her I wouldn't get all drunk, and yet, oh boy, I'm so dead. I sluggishly turn to the bedside drawer, already thinking up all the apologies I'm going to write her when I see a post-it note neatly placed beside my phone. You're lucky we have... Excuse me again. You're lucky we have 2 days off, or else. And I brewed some tea for you, and there's some food in the fridge. Feel better soon. Yes, let's never go drinking again. Chie. Phew, at least she doesn't sound angry. Thanks, Chie. I plop back onto my bed, my head is still in a spinning mess. I tried to think back on what had transpired earlier, but the only thing I can remotely remember is meeting a handsome bartender, drinking myself silly, and making a huge fool of myself. And in front of a cute guy, too. Ugh. What's the point in thinking about all this? I should just sleep it off. A short while later, I fall back asleep. I open my eyes, but I can't see. I was just about to say, I'm waiting for us to wake up and be in an alternate universe or a different world or something like that. I'm breathing, but my chest is cold and heavy. What happened? Must be the stupid alcohol. A bitter aftertaste lingers on my tongue, and I swallow in an attempt to get rid of it. All of a sudden, it's difficult to breathe. My face is damp, and so is my chest. Wait, is my head nearly buried underwater? Huh? My eyes snap open, and as I lift my head, gasping for air, water sputters from my mouth and nose as I sit up, chest heaving erratically as I cough. Ugh, where am I? I try to wipe my mouth with the back of my sleeve, only to realize that it's soaked, just like the rest of me. Wait, she's a fashion designer or something like that, right? From this, it looks like she might be in the past. And earlier, it said something about the kimono. No one knows who made it, but it's one of the most beautiful pieces in the world, in the history of Japan. Maybe she is the creator of it. It's a long shot, but just you know, maybe. Who knows? I try to wipe my mouth with the back of my sleeve, only to realize that that's soaked, just like the rest of me. My situation finally dawns on me with a shiver. I'm sitting in cold, shallow water. I turn left and right, frantically surveying dark and unfamiliar surroundings. Water continues to flow beneath me. A stream? What the? I scramble to my feet and shuffle towards the road, but there isn't one. It's just sand and dirt clinging to my legs as I climb out of the water. Pebbles litter the ground, too. Am I dreaming? What is this? Thick trees rustle along to a slight breeze, and the gentle stream that rudely awoke me disappears into the unknown. What's going on? Wasn't I in my room? Was that a dream? Did Chie dump me in a river? What am I thinking? Chie wouldn't do that. Did I go drunk walking? It wouldn't be the first time. That doesn't explain why all the houses around me look so old. Did I wander into the more traditional side of Kyoto? Ugh, it doesn't matter. Might as well find a way to get home. It's so cold, too. My resolve is unbreakable until I take my first step away from the river. My feet are caked in dirt. I don't even have shoes on. I need to get home fast. Nothing in this part of the city makes sense. Everyone being dressed in clothing from Japanese history, I get. Not carrying any cell phones for authenticity is fine. Not knowing what a telephone is, calling me crazy and turning me away, that's just rude. But at the same time, I can't even find any cars or bicycles. No signs pointing to the subway, no nearby buildings whatsoever. I have a bad feeling about this. Excuse me, where are we? The capital, of course. Where did you think, girl? This is Kyoko. Tokyo? You're kidding, right? Manley gives me a confused look before walking away. I try again, following him. Okay, do you know how I can get back to Kyoto then? I haven't seen a single car at all. What are you talking about, girl? You are in Kyoto. Could this be one of those towns preserved with old buildings? Preserved with old buildings for tourists to get a taste of history. Did Che enter me into some immersive game of pretend? Ugh, this isn't funny anymore. I cry out, latching onto the woman's arm. This is some kind of game. They'll let me out once they know that I don't want to play anymore, right? You're looking like a mad woman, person. Hold on, real quick. Please, I have to get home. Achoo. Let go of me. Don't sneeze in front of me. She shoves me away. Eyes begin turning to me. They're curious at first, but the more I ask for help, the more people start to whisper. Soon they start to brush me away or scurry me off altogether at my approach. I groan after several attempts to rest my back against an alley door. Ugh. What's going on? I heard there was a lunatic wandering around. It's that girl. She doesn't seem to think she's in Kyoto. And keeps asking pacifiers how to get to the capital or for sell something like that. They're starting to whisper about me too. Doesn't think she's in Kyoto. Did the girl hit her head? Where does she think she is? Before the others can answer, they notice me watching from the side and scurry off. You think I'm crazy? They're the ones who are acting insane. Either their dedication to this farce is just that intense, or they really aren't pretending at all. But if this is really Kyoto, wouldn't that make it a question of exactly when in Kyoto? There are no buildings nearby. The thought makes my head spin. It can't be. How would that even work? Time travel doesn't happen in real life. It's a plot device. And yet, the way these people talk about me isn't the way people just pranking just one person do. An entire town or city can't be that invested in a lie for the sake of a joke. Which can only mean part of me doesn't want to find out, but I have to. This has got to be some kind of game. These people are obviously playing a dumb trick on me. Maybe I have to play by the rules to get out. Taking a deep breath, I approach one of the new faces on the road. I sneeze right in salvation. Achoo! Oh, excuse me, sir. Do you still have a shogunate? What do you mean? Of course, girl. Huh, sorry if there's still in power, that means her takes a step back, watching me sniffle with a measuring look. Careful what you say, girl. Lord Tokugawa has ears everywhere, even in these troubled times. Tokugawa? Wait, which one? Or how about who's Emperor now? It's old, probably still. The man can answer. His eyes shift to something behind me. I have no idea what she's talking about. Forgive me. With a rushed bow, he runs off. I turn around to face two guards watching me. The old Bakufu? What are you talking about? I heard reports that the young woman was asking about a cell. Look at you. I rub my nose, ignoring the scratchy feeling in my throat. No, I mean a cell phone. A cell phone. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about. I'm not playing games. Neither are we. You're going to have to come with us to the station, miss. Wait, you just misheard. Please let me explain. If this really is the past, then what happened in Kyoto? Come on, Croy, think. You were playing Historuoki just a few weeks ago. My brain is foggy from all the sneezing, but panic and past knowledge from the game helps me come up with something. I know, what about that battle that lasted 4 days, the one Saigo Takamori and Prince Akihito were involved in? I was just hoping for a tale of how the great powerful imperial troops fought in battle. They did come out victorious against the shogunate army after all. Now the guards are looking at me like I'm a lunatic. No, did they take their clothes wrong? The uniform suggests the decline of the shogunate. Where's Chie when I need her? What I meant was, it's enough, be silent. You'll explain what you meant at the station. He nudges his head at the other man, and they grab me by each arm. Hey, you there! The guards whirl, turning me around with them. Before us stands a tall man with a stoic expression and a katana at his side. Oh, hi there! Samurai? The men stand at attention at once and bow, forcing me to do the same. I have to admit, I am obsessed with, like, Japanese history. So this kind of stuff is, like, really, really awesome. Lord Tatsuya. He inclines his head, then quirks a brow in my direction. As I sneeze again, the guards scramble to answer. Oh, Lord Tatsuya. We're simply taking this young woman to the station. She was spouting incomprehensible lies that may as well be sedition? No, you misheard because of my sneezing. Silence, girl. But enough, release her. His tone is commanding, even without raising his voice. All three of us fall silent. But my lord, this woman is one of ours, sent to sniff out seditious elements. This is her way of returning to us to debrief me on her mission. Do you understand? Release her. He tells the guards and turns to me. We drop the act. I don't know who he is, but following him is better than getting thrown into prison. Maybe he'll even let me out of the game faster. Yes, my lord. Sorry. Of course, Lord Yatsuya. I'm getting so flustered. They let me go, inclining their heads in apology. I had rubbed my arms painfully, but I'm just as clueless as they are. Let us be on our way. Okay, I'm gonna sing. Alright. How long would it stream? 47 minutes. Okay, I'll be back. Oh, main character's getting cold. He starts walking, throwing a glance over his shoulder to make sure I follow suit. With a nod, I trail after her. My eyes are trained to the path ahead as we move. So, terror or what, my queen? I'm here. I'm back. Yay. Dang, you need to work on your vocabulary. But you're doing good. It's taking so long, my queen. Let's continue the show, shall we? Sorry, I had to do something real quick. With a nod, I trail after him. My eyes are trained to the path ahead as we move. Thank you so much for getting me out of that situation. He watches me from the corner of his eye, not glaring, just waiting. My lord. I finish wrinkling my itchy nose, and he turns to the road again. He's awfully quiet, but at least he isn't trying to arrest me. May I ask the name of our current emperor? His Majesty, the Emperor Meiji. So the court is still in Kyoto, but Emperor Homei has died. How is it possible to live in Kyoto without knowing His Majesty's name? I just forgot for a moment, that's all, really. Just as I'm to forget that you casually mentioned a supposed 4-day battle against the Shogun. Stop in my tracks, confused. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't even realize he'd stopped to face me, or that we're alone in a narrow side alley. He stares me down, and I feel myself shrinking back in fear. Tell me how you knew such things, especially about an event that didn't even occur. I was mistaken. There aren't any fights happening soon. Soon? Uh-oh. I survey my surroundings, but he has me trapped in the alley. With how close he's standing, he could easily catch me if I try to run. I suggest you start telling the truth, miss. I could easily return you to those guards otherwise. Achoo! Ugh. Distracting me with your sneezing isn't going to work. I intend to have answers. I'm not. If I were pretending to be sick, why would I choose to just keep sneezing of all things? I demand angrily, but he doesn't budge. He's standing even closer, just watching me wipe my face and sniffle. I feel guilty for yelling. He saved me after all. This game is starting to get on my nerves. Still, he's showing no signs of breaking this weird facade. I'm pretending to be a native to this time. I can't tell him how I know about the battle of Toba Fushimi. It was nothing. I just dreamt that the Shogun was so fed up that he decided to attack Kyoto, which led to a long battle. Yeah, that's all it was. I was mistaken. I speak as calmly as possible, trying to show him that you're being truthful. It has the opposite effect. His eyes widen. Now you claim to be a seer? What? No, I just... What is it? Are you seer or spy? His composure, even as he bears down on me, is just a little terrifying. What do I do? I'm not a spy, I promise. I don't remember all the details about this era, but I know it's never a good time to be a spy. He takes a long, intense look at me, measuring, and then opens his mouth to speak. Achoo! Whatever he was about to say dipped its eyes in his lips. Instead, he sighs. Come with me. With a hand on my shoulder, he guides me out of the alleyway onto the main road. Most of the guards are making rounds in the city, battling as we pass. Murmurs follow us through the city. I barely notice. Welcome back, DJ. It's like they made a perfect replica of Queen Meiji's restoration area, Kyoto. But how? I don't want to follow this man, but he didn't exactly give me a choice. What if he's letting me out of the game now that I've played enough of it? That must be it, right? Dude, it's not a game. Get out of the weird fantasy you have going on in your head. Face reality. This is happening. Idiot. Was that? Yatsuya's calm voice breaks me out of my daze. I didn't notice, but now we're at a guardhouse with 2 more guards staring me down suspiciously. I incline my head as soon as I make eye contact. An agent of ours I cleared her a fortnight ago. Are you telling me there is no record of my letter? The guard startled at how his low tone and scrambled about. No, Lord Yatsuya. Not Yatsuya. Surely it was a mistake on our part. Please proceed. Where are we going, my lord? Add the last part lamely. I keep forgetting about their formalities. Yatsuya sneezes, squeezes my shoulders, telling me to be quiet. We continue ahead, emerging into a great courtyard until we stand before several large houses with beautiful architecture. This place looks familiar. Then again, its design was probably inspired by some old noble residence. We pass beautiful gardens and several more houses and hallways when it hits me. This isn't just some old noble residence. This is Kyoto's old imperial palace. Or a replica. Yeah, of course, a replica. Very good one. Get a reality check, darling. You're in the past. I think that, but I feel goosebumps rising on my arms and the back of my neck as we move through the palace grounds. Guards and servants moving about greet Yatsuya politely, throwing me confused glances before going on their way. I'm speechless until one of the hallways leads us to a small residence. Yatsuya speaks with the man at the door and beckons me inside. Cabinets and shelves filled with various bottles and instruments line the walls of the peculiar office. A large desk filled with thick stacks of paper in one corner. Doctor, are you here? Doctor? This is a clinic? Silence follows his voice. Then the clinic's side door slides open. Ooh, hi. The man with a cup of tea in his hand enters, walking past us to sit behind his desk and flip through one of his notebooks. Doctor, you're... Achoo! The man looks up in surprise, blinking as he glances between me and Yatsuya. His confusion lingers on my clothes. Lord Yatsuya, what is this? His voice mirrors the polite smile that doesn't reach his eyes. I'm sorry, but you know male physicians may not tend to concubines. Excuse me? I'm not a concubine. I'm not even supposed to be here. Can I leave? The physician? He looks even more confused, and the samurai ignores me completely. And what are you doing here? Lord Yatsuya, you know I make exceptions for grave illnesses. Just give her something for her cold, please. The physician sighs, which shuts his notebook and gets to his feet. He disappears into the room where he came from, leaving me in the clinic with Yatsuya. I'm fine, you know. If you just let me out of here, I have my own cough drops and vitamins at home. Cough drops? Vitamins? Are these the tools you use to divine the future? How many longer do I have to put up with this? I've pretended long enough. No, cough drops. Ugh, this is useless. Can you please just let me out already? I know you want to play along. Want me to play along, but can't you seem tired of this silly game? I'm literally catching a cold right now. What more do you want from me? Yatsuya's eyes narrow at me. You consider this a game? He draws closer again, looming over me. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Took you to glory because you appeared ill. If the safety of the Emperor and his people is a game to you, then I may be inclined to believe those guards, and an enemy spy, even if she is a woman, is something I cannot abide. With that, he draws his katana from its sheath. Seriously? Whoa, don't you think that was a— Ow! Pushed the blade away from me, only for it to draw blood from me 3 feet and 3 meters. What? That was real? She draw a real katana to threaten me with? What is wrong with you? What's going on here? The slide door opens. Again, a pot of tea in hand, Yori almost stumbles in at the sight of us. He could kill me, only if he posed a real threat. Lori sets the pot down on his desk and steps in between us, looking almost furious. Lord Yatsuya, there will be no weapons drawn in my clinic. With all of those in the palace, I did not expect you to spill the blood of an unarmed woman. I did no such thing. She touched the blade herself. It sounds indignant. He sheathes the katana. How is that my thought? I thought it was a prop. Lori might be able to stay calm, but I'm as close to hysterical. My fingers are still bleeding. Her jerk almost killed me. Lori turns to me, bewildered. She takes my hand. You touched the blade of a samurai's katana? Are you mad? Sit down. Points to one of the 2 seats in front of my desk. from his desk. Dang it, my Wi-Fi cut out again. Stop that, Wi-Fi. You need better Wi-Fi. This woman is getting on my nerves. This is why I don't like main characters. They're too dense. Why couldn't I have been, like, someone else? Like, just the person right here. I open my mouth to protest, but a stern look tells me not to even try. I shoot Yatsuya a dirty look before watching Lori go through his cabinet. He sits on the chair across from me, gesturing to for my injured hand. Luckily, this should heal in time. He smears some pungent ointment for my fingers and wraps small bandages around each of them. When he finishes, he motions to the teapot. This tea should suffice for your cold. Ginger, honey, sugar, and boiling water. You can make this at home. Now, he sighs, giving Yatsuya a look. I almost feel smug until he gives me the same one. I feel like the student about to get scolded by my homeroom teacher all over again. Would either of you care to tell me what really brought you here, and why you, Lord Yatsuya, thought it appropriate to draw a weapon in my clinic? Yatsuya doesn't miss a beat. He starts before I can even begin to gather my thoughts. I found this woman on the streets wildly insisting on a non-existent battle. What? At first I thought her a mere lunatic, but her proclamations were oddly detailed, and when I questioned her, words that caught my attention soon to imply the battle had yet to take place. I wasn't proclaiming anything, and that's not what I meant at all. It was just, when I questioned her, she claimed to be a seer. A seer? I suppose that would explain such strange clothing. Why did you bring her here? I never... She didn't seem to have been makings of a spy, not initially, and if not a seer, I thought she might be delirious with some unknown illness. Lori quirks a brow. Lori quirks a brow, touching the back of his warm hand to my forehead. She doesn't appear to have a fever. I'm not... She appears innocent to me, but if you believe she must be a spy, the one to ask is... Stop! Stop! I raise my voice again, waving my hands just to get their attention. Who finally knows I'm right here. You know what? This is a nice script and all, and really very interesting and believable. Please just let me go home. You will return home when we have verified your information, and if true, determine how you came upon it. No, I'm not doing this anymore. I never asked to be in this ridiculous LARPing session. LARPing? I angrily get to my feet. Guess what? I know the future because I'm from there. How's that for breaking your immersion? Can I go home now? There, I told you she claims to be a seer. I see what you mean. No, that's not what I mean at all. I was between the two, ready to throttle at least one of them. They watch me doubtfully, and suddenly it's like something falls into place in my mind. They really not know what I'm talking about? This is something that actors finally, she finally realizes. No, I'm just stressed. It's got to be stress. Please stop. What do I have to do to get you to stop? I don't even realize my good hand has a grip on Lori's arm until he places his hand on top of it. Stop what, miss? Yatsuya only shakes his head when Lori shoots him a worried glance, as if he's saying my point exactly. No, you know this isn't real. I didn't even sign up for this period piece. Please, miss, please calm down. Please don't cry. I'm not. Then I only realize how blurry my vision is and how shallow my breaths are. I'm just... Some guy drew a real sword on me and almost killed me. I'm sick, I'm coming down with something. I just want to go back to the hotel, but I get dragged into some palace backdrop and I'm about to get tinnitus and finally stop blubbering once I've burst into frustrated tears and my hands are covering my face. It's embarrassing crying for strangers, but I can't help it. And even then, they just stare at me, glancing at each other unsurely. Yatsuya briefly extends his hand before balling it into a fist and withdrawing. They're not denying it. They think this is real. They're insane. Or the door of both these slides open. The man who enters pauses, blinking at all of us, and immediately immediately rushes to my side. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Are you alright? He bends the knee next to me before throwing Lori an accusatory look. What have you done? I didn't. Lori stammers with clearly school's features. Rising to his feet, he stares down at the man. Mitsuki, what are you doing here? Mitsuki, wait. When I get too excited, my words don't work. Mitsuki blatantly ignores him, turning to me as I rub my eyes, trying to see who's talking. Stop crying, but it doesn't make me feel any less hysterical. What happened, miss? You can tell me. Mitsuki, rather she didn't. I ignore him. I need to tell someone, even if I'm starting to doubt what I'm saying. I have to try. I was just in Kyoto for a fashion event. When not even from here. I don't know how to get back to the hotel, much as to Tokyo. Tokyo? Tokyo. Tokyo. Distant province, maybe? In this fashion, another word for divination? Just groan. Never mind that, Lord Yatsuya. Miss, how did you come to the palace? I brought her here. Mitsuki, what is the purpose? I was in the street, just trying to find my way home. His guards arrested me. Lord Yatsuya saved me, but he wanted to take me to the palace because I hesitated and feel Yatsuya's scrutinizing gaze on me. I don't want to get into this again. If we are, then when they believe us to be. If we are, when they believe us to be, even if it's impossible. Because I talked about the Battle of Toba Fushimi. Battle of Toba Fushimi? He paused as if deciding what to say. What about it? Nothing, just, I don't even remember much about it. There was a battle on two main roads, Toba and Fushimi. One of them was on a bridge, I think, and that was only one the first day. I don't remember where the second day's battle happened, but there was a naval battle too, and after that I know the shogunate started to falter. Their troops were confused, and it was a blow after blow for them for that. I remember because the shogun's numbers were almost thrice that of imperial troops, but the imperials won. That's it. It's happened. You know it has, don't you? I look into Mitsuki's concerned gaze, expecting recognition in his eyes. There's nothing of that sort there, or in Lori's or in Yatsuya's. They have no idea what I'm talking about. Scheme to reinstall the shogunate, you heard her. Lori nods. That does sound dangerously close to a plot to seize power back from His Imperial Majesty, or as you can suggest, clairvoyance. But given her unstable emotions, she might also be. I'm not crazy! I interrupt, getting my feet. Mitsuki follows, studying my face. I hate to agree with the man who made you cry, but Lori is right. Now, I don't believe you're lying, or that you're mad, so which is it? Lori shoots Mitsuki a withering look. He pretends not to see it. I'm not letting it go. I'm starting to think I might actually be in the past. I don't know how, but if I've been transported here and the shogunate is trying to wrest control back from the emperor, my words really are dangerous. I have to choose them carefully, even if I feel stupid doing it. Part of me still wants to believe this is a joke. But everything that's happened so far, everything they're saying, I have to give the possibility of time travel a chance. I'm smothering my desire to freak out and start crying again. I look at the others in the room. I am seer. Except the last word, it's such a lie, but I have to pretend unless I want to get hanged or something for sedition. Sometimes I still don't believe it, and I can't always tell what I'm seeing when I'm seeing the future or something that's already happened. For a long time nobody speaks. I don't know what to say anymore until they react to my response. Finally Yatsuya crosses his arms. I don't want that information leaving this room. He gives Mitsuki a pointed look. Mitsuki, looking deep in thought, snaps out of his trance and gives Yatsuya a grin. This is worrisome no matter how it turns out, but you can count on my silence. I highly doubt that. But of course, you have my word, Lord Yatsuya. What are you planning? She paints a broad picture, but a story like this doesn't come from nothing. I want to ask someone who might confirm its veracity. You can tell best if this has any merit. It's best that you bring him to my clinic. That way nobody will. With out exasperated sighs, he openly gestures to Mitsuki. Nobody else will discover Miss. I didn't even get her name. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, Doctor. He says it's a disapproving frown, but replaces it with a smile when he turns to me. I'm sorry my peers are so rude to you. What's your name, Miss? I want to protest the idea of anyone coming to verify my story, but I'm too tired to think. It's Croy. Thank you, Miss Croy. As I was saying, bring him to the clinic. It's better that no one else knows about Miss Croy. Agreed. He inclines his head at the other two, and then his eyes flicker to mine. He bows just a little bit more politely before quickly leaving the room. A sigh of relief involuntarily escapes me as I watch him leave. That was a loud sigh. Does Lord Yatsuya scare you so? Huh? Looking around, I realize both men in the room have their attention on me now. Oh crap, was it really that loud? No, that's not it. It's just... Don't worry about it. He frightens me sometimes too. Lord Yatsuya can indeed be rather tense, but he's a good man. I hope you won't judge him too harshly. It's a bit hard not to judge someone who just tried to kill you, but I'll try my best. I like your humor. I'm not certain such humor will work well in the palace. Oh, for the love of... Would you lighten up? Mitsuki casually strolls toward me and places his arm on my shoulder. What? Mitsuki, what do you... See, this is why no one wants to be around you. You're absolutely no fault. If you want friends or company, you need to let loose a little. Don't you agree, Miss Croy? I am a sucker for white-haired guys. Like this. Silver-haired, white-haired, which is why I love The Undertaker. He's my favorite character in Black Butler. I love white-haired guys and silver-haired guys. I think they're so cool. If turns to me with a handsome, cheery smile. I immediately feel my heart rate going through the roof. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't believe I for once proclaimed I wanted friends or company. Well, in visual novels and anime and manga and stuff like that, I like white-haired guys and those kinds of things because they're usually the best characters. Like you, Mitsuki, I'm perfectly comfortable with myself and the peace that surrounds me. Lori has a suddenly neutral look, and Mitsuki is still smiling, so I suddenly feel so cold in here. It doesn't help that Mitsuki seems to have stiffened too. Please don't tell me they're going to start fighting. Mitsuki must have noticed me shifting anxiously because he suddenly chuckles and moves away. Well, if I weren't the sociable man I am, I'd be in a pretty bad position considering my job, don't you think? Oh, who brought attention? Thank gosh, I better chime in. Marketing sales results. Most people with foreigners comes to pass. Sounds like you're calling first. Oh, that's right. You really are some sort of seer, aren't you? It's just a random guess. Ladies who are beautiful and yet incredibly humble are truly the most attractive. Don't you agree, Lori? I'm a sucker. In a good way, though. Wait, what? How can you be a sucker in a good way? Oh, I'm not even gonna question myself. Mitsuki smiles warmly at me, and I feel my cheeks going red. Gosh, this guy. To be exact, I currently serve as the first assistant to the chief interpreter and diplomat in the Ministry of Ceremonies. I see. Does that mean you can speak more than one language? I certainly have to. Good-looking, talented, and friendly. This guy's all sorts of right in my book. And how about you, Lori? Are you perhaps the head doctor here? First assistant to the chief physician, to be precise. I have nowhere near the qualifications that this chief physician has. Lori seems fairly distant compared to Mitsuki, but he seems really kind and genuine. If you don't mind me inquiring, what about you, Miss Croy? What clan are you from? Who are your parents? Clan? Gosh knows at this point. But as for my parents, since the sadness washes over me when I think about my parents. Parents can certainly be annoying sometimes, and I admit I have a tendency of wanting to hang up as soon as possible, as soon as I can whenever they call. But now, I would do anything to hear their familiar voices. I can't remember much of my clan. My parents, they aren't here. Oh. Huh? Why are they acting so strangely? Did I say something wrong? I am terribly sorry. I believe Mitsuki's thoughtlessness, if you can. He tends to speak without thinking sometimes. Lori cuts in, shooting Mitsuki a nasty look. But I am truly sorry for your loss. I'm sure it must have been hard. I can empathize. Lori looks sorrowful as he speaks. Another first. Wait, sorry for my loss? What in the world are they talking about? Wait a minute. Did they just mistake my words for meaning my parents are dead? Wait, that's not what I begin to protest. Two voices outside the entrance interrupt. Are you certain this isn't some crazy woman you just happened to find in the street? If you doubt me, ask Lori and Mitsuki. They will affirm what I've said so far. This had better be worth my time. Oh? Is Toranosuke finally here? Toranosuke. A sense of dread creeps over me as the door slides open. Oh, hi there. An unfamiliar man with an aura completely different from the rest strides into the room. Glances at me coldly before averting his attention to the other. I don't understand what I'm doing here. I'm simply chief estimator, and like that everyone comes to me as finding the palace's problem solver. Do I truly appear so idle? My sincere apologies for having to call you out this late, Lord Maine, but I'm afraid this is something only someone with your knowledge may safely pass judgment on. I hate to agree with Lori, but it's true. Even I have trouble comprehending how this situation can exist. Goodness, the man they call Lord Omane sighs. Part of me feels guilty for putting these people into such a dilemma, but on the other hand, I feel like I should be the one sighing and grumbling. I didn't ask you to take over the house after all. So, turning his sharp gaze on me, he coldly appraises me from head to toe. Your claim is that you are a true seer rather than a deranged lunatic. He says it like that, but it's obviously a question. Yes? If that is the case, then you will not object to presenting yourself to the Ministry of Justice, or maybe perhaps even to His Imperial Majesty himself. Whoa, wait, what? Ministry of Justice? His Imperial Majesty? stop thinking and I start rambling in absolute surprise. Wait, why do I have to be such important people? Why not? Do you not claim to be some sort of powerful seer? No, I mean, yes, but I don't see the problem. In fact, you should be honored or profoundly ecstatic. I find it suspicious that you appear to feel otherwise. You don't look something like that. But that, you seem to be waiting for a response. Ugh, I absolutely do not want to be anyone disturbed, much less the Emperor himself, who will be even more suspicious of my views. Realizing that I have no choice to try to force out a reasonable answer. I'm just anxious. Anxious and surprised, that's all. I mean, I never thought someone like me would ever be in the presence of such mighty people. His gaze pierces right into mine. I can feel myself internally shrinking from fear. I can't read him at all. He's obviously doing this to intimidate me. But how exactly does he respond? He continues to stare at me for a couple seconds before turning his head, attention back to the rest. Mitsuki, will you find Yatsuhashi and ask him to prepare a room? Oh, does that mean you decided not to kick Mr. Croy out? For now. For now? What the heck does that mean? It takes everything in me not to pipe up as Amane goes on as though I'm not in the room. We'll officially decide what to do with her tomorrow. By then, I will have discussed the situation with some of the ministers. Very well. I'll get Yatsuhashi and take my leave then. As shall I. One moment, where did Lord Yatsuya go? Yatsuya? He said he felt uncomfortable being here since the... Amane gives me a look of distaste before he continues. The impolite one started bawling like a baby. Impolite? Why, you want to explode with rage when Mitsuki's cheerful voice distracts me. I'll be heading out now. Take care of yourself, alright, Miss Croy? I'll do my best to come see you tomorrow. Huh? Oh, okay. Thank you, Mitsuki. I hope you have a good night. Have a good night, Lori. Likewise. Likewise. Both men start for the door. Right before Amane steps out, he turns to me. I look forward to seeing you again, Croy. I dearly hope our next meeting takes place in the palace, not in a prison cell. Huh? I'm way too dumbfounded to react as he finally leaves the room. Did he just threaten me? Is everything alright, miss? Oh, I better not make him worry. He might think there's something wrong with me again. Taking a deep breath, I start on smile. I'm fine. Just a little tired from everything that's happened. Please take a seat then. Haru should be here any moment now. Thank you. I take the seat opposite him and let out a quiet sigh. As much as I'd like to ask who Haru is, I'm way too tired to deal with any more information right now. My head feels like it's about to explode. I need to lie down for a bit. Would you mind if I were to rest my head as I wait? Lori already went back to reading his paperwork, briefly glances back. He glances at me. Please, go ahead. Thank you. He immediately goes back to his work, and I'm finally able to rest without interruption. It's so peaceful here. Is it alright to let my guard down for even a minute? You won't try anything funny, will you? I want to go home. Miss Chie, miss my parents, bed, if I fall asleep. Will I be able to go back? No, I shouldn't sleep. It's too dangerous. But I'm so tired. I try my best to stay up. Before I know it, I fall fast asleep. Miss Croy, wake up. Who is that? Poor thing, she seems so tired. I don't recognize his voices. Oh, she's stirring. What in the world am I? As soon as I managed to open my eyes, the answer hit me quicker than lightning. Out of my world, that's what. Oh no, how long have I been sleeping? How long have these two been staring at me, sleeping face forward? I shoot up in my seat as I'm greeted by Lori and some unfamiliar man who watches me with a kind of expression. I apologize for waking you, but Haru has arrived to take you back to your room. Take you to your room. My English not right. Hello, Miss Croy. My name is Haru Yatsuhashi. Please forgive the delay. Yatsuhashi smiles at me warmly, and I can feel myself automatically smiling back at him. Thank goodness he's so warm and cheerful. I think I'd die if the one escorting me were similar to Amane and Yatsuya. I see. Thank you, but I'm really sorry that you had to trouble yourself at such a late time on my account. But no, please don't mention it. It's completely fine. I really don't mind. For some reason, Yatsuhashi starts to get fairly flustered at my words. Is he embarrassed? How cute. If you're ready, shall we head to your room now? Yes, please. I think I'm more than ready for a good night's rest. I get up and swiftly bow towards Lori. Thank you for the medicine and for letting me rest here. I really appreciate it. I hope your cold goes away by tomorrow. Have a good night, Lori. We'll take our leave now. You too, Haru. Croy. Yatsuhashi and I bow for the last time before closing the door. Finally out of there. Hope you don't mind that Mitsuki told me everything that transpired, miss. It must have been incredibly stressful for you. I'm very sorry I couldn't prepare your room any faster than I did. There were a few things I needed to take care of prior. Katsuhashi looks at me apologetically. I feel my heart slowly melting from his kindness. Please don't say sorry. I'm the one who caused you unnecessary trouble. You did absolutely nothing to inconvenience me, Miss Croy. I should be the one apologizing for inconveniencing you. But I really can't let you apologize. And neither can I. We stare at one another in silence before Yatsuhashi chuckles. It seems neither of us is willing to back down on this apology. Seems so. I giggle as we continue on our way. Being able to finally laugh after a whole day of confusion and frustration really feels good. It feels really good. It's as if in that moment all my worries were gone. I was back home with Chie or my parents. I wonder how they're doing. Do they know I'm gone? Are they searching for me now? Or was I wiped out from all their memories? I don't even know how this all works. The thought itself sent shivers down my spine. Ah, here we are. Natsuhashi stops at my train of thought as he opens a sliding door leading to a small yet cozy room. A simple futon lies neatly on the floor with some folded clothes on top. Wow, this is literally like the tatami rooms you see in historical movies. It's because I try to talk too fast. Then my English goes all weird. English goes all weird stuff. This room is really pretty. Is it? Seems like any ordinary room to me. He looks around while saying so. Oh, right, I picked some spare clothes for you, miss. I thought you might want to take a quick bath before resting. The bathroom is right down the hall to the left. Thank you so very much. I don't know how I can repay your kindness. Please, don't worry about it. I'm glad I could be of some help. Besides, I don't believe you're a bad person, miss. Of course, I wasn't sure what to feel when Suki first told me about you, but now that I've met you, I'm quite certain you're a woman with wicked intention. You aren't a woman with wicked intentions. Natsuhashi. So please don't worry too much. I'm sure everything will be alright. It takes everything in me not to cry at his kind words. You probably noticed how tired and stressed I was and tried to cheer me up. Thank you, Natsuhashi. You're really too kind to me. Please don't mention it. If that is all, I'll take my leave now. I hope you have a good night, Miss Croy. I hope you have a good night too, and again, thank you for everything. It's my pleasure to serve such a sweet lady. He smiles kindly and I feel myself blushing. Good night, Yatsuhashi. Good night, Miss Croy. Bowing politely, Yatsuhashi closes the sliding door. I immediately plop onto the hard floor and stare at the futon that's next to me. I guess this will do for the night. Even though I'm probably going to have the worst backache ever tomorrow. Sighing for what feels like the millionth time today, I gather the little strength I have left and pick up the clothes that Yatsuhashi prepared. Time for a shower before I head to bed. Now, where did Yatsuhashi say the bathroom was again? Down the hall to the left, I think. I collapse on the futon as soon as I enter the room. I already knew the bathroom was going to be practically prehistoric, just like the ones Chie and I saw in Kyoto. Seeing and trying it firsthand was something else, though. That was one heck of a bath experience. Bathtubs that usually only appear in historic movies, places and clothes you only see in museums. This really is real, no matter how much I try to deny it. It isn't. What do? I get back to my reality all the time. How ironic. Whoops. Wasn't it just yesterday when I was wishing for a brand new life? And now that I have it, this is just as good I wanted it to be. Tears trickle down my cheeks as I bury my face on my pillow. I'm such a mess. This is all such a mess. My mind spins and my tears feel like they'll never stop. I don't notice when it does, but when my night eventually ends, it ends miserably. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the middle of that stream I was in. How did I get here? Ring ring, someone's calling? Hello? How are you enjoying yourself there? Who is this? And there? How do you know about... Wait a minute, are you the one who did this? Are you the one who did this? Did you put me here? I'm not enjoying it one bit. Why would you do this? Why are you laughing? Say something. Why did you put me here? Quick, did you just hang up on me? I have to get out of here. Please get me out. Someone, please. Save me. Bang. Miss Croy, are you alright? I feel sunlight shining brightly in my room. Someone's hovering over me. What's going on? I take a while looking around, disoriented, not able to register where I am. That was a dream, wasn't it? I'm still in this place. It's time. Croy, are you okay? I heard you shouting. Did someone try to enter your room? Yatsuhashi? What are you doing in here looking at me? Gosh, it's caught a glimpse of an ugly puffy face. Instinctively, I pull the covers over my head and try my best not to stutter out with embarrassment. Can I help you? Finally realizing the awkward state we're in, he immediately backs away. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to barge in like this. I'd heard some sounds coming from the room when I came by the door. You began to yell. Yell? Yes, you're saying help me. I thought you might be in danger, miss. I guess I was so desperate to leave that I ended up sleep talking. Were you perhaps having a nightmare? Yeah, something like that. Sorry for scaring you, Atsuhashi. I'm just glad you're safe and sound. Please accept my sincere apologies for coming into your room without permission. He tries to bow, and I scramble to stop him. You don't have to bow to me. You didn't do anything wrong. Miss Croy. He gives me a gentle smile. This might be rather bold of me to ask, but is there anything I can do to lift your spirit for just tonight? Lift my spirits? There isn't much that can cheer me up right now, other than that in a time machine. You can't know that. He was nice enough to offer. I shouldn't ruin his mood by declining. Do you think I could look around? I'd love to get some fresh air. Explore the palace grounds, you mean? Well, Lord Amane's instructions were not to let you wander, since he still has his doubts. Darn it, but I suppose if it's just around this area of the palace, it should be alright. Really? Yatsuhashi nods. It's such an open area that I doubt you could do anything suspicious if you wanted to. Like little boys found a loophole in his parents' rules. Yatsuhashi winks at me playfully. In any case, I'll be around here too, so it won't be as if I'm leaving you unsupervised. You're the best, Yatsuhashi. Thank you. You're the most welcome, Miss Croy. I'll get to my morning duties then. Okay, see you later. Waving Yatsuhashi goodbye, I start preparing for my little expedition. I may be in confinement right now, but I can use that time to figure a way out of this time, or the palace for starters. I'm the only one here, lol. Yeah, everyone else left me. I'm just messing. Everyone's got their own life to live, so I don't really blame them. If they need to do something else, they need to do something else. Or if they want to do something else, they can do something else. Invigorated by my renewed sense of determination, I head out of my room. The palace is busy with the rush of morning tasks. Its hallways are rampant, with servants darting one way or the other, so my slow, uncertain steps stand out among them. Some of them glance at me in confusion or curiosity, but most can't be bothered with the strange girl who stayed the night for some unknown reason. There's so many people here. I guess it's to be expected being the Imperial Palace and all. Looks like a small courtyard. Nearby is the only peaceful place here. How do I get down there? I'm so distracted by my own thoughts that I don't notice the person standing right in front of me. Thwack! Gah! I yelp, wincing as something hard hits me on the forehead. Ow! What in the world was that? It felt like metal. You alright? What? That voice. I look up to meet Yatsuya's concerned gaze. Oh my gosh, what people to bump into? Why did it have to be him? I feel every muscle in my body tense at the sight of the stoic man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Huh? Why is he apologizing to me? I'm the one who bumped into him. Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Me? No, I haven't. In that case, here. It's only then when I notice a tiny box in his hands, and he thrusts it into mine. What's this? Dango, the best around here. Oh, you're so sweet. I can see that, but why are you giving this to me? Didn't you say you hadn't eaten yet? Huh? He's giving me Dango a puppy walk for himself. I guess he's nicer than I thought. And an apology for yesterday. Huh? Did you say something? I'll be on my way now. What? Wait, Lord Yatsuya, I haven't even properly thanked you. He's already disappeared down the hallway by the time I finish my sentence. And he's gone like the wind. That's Lord Yatsuya for you. Why does he even bother? I turn around with the chatter behind me and catch two familiar faces. Oh, Mitsuki. Hello, and next to him is Amane, perpetually proud and dignified. Hello, Lord Amane. Good morning, Croy. Good day to you, Croy. I see that you're roaming around happily, even though I specifically asked Yatsuhashi not to let you out. His nose is turned up at me as he says so, and my fist begins to let it kiss his cheek. By the way, what did Lord Yatsuya give you? My fist unclenches at his question. Oh, he gave me this box of dango when I mentioned I hadn't eaten yet. I'm honestly still a little confused. That was probably his way of apologizing for being a little harsh last night. He's actually quite the softy once I get to know him. Is that what he was murmuring before he left? Well, those palace guards aren't coming our way. And Lord Yatsuya is back with them as well. That was fast. My stomach churns watching all of these men head towards us with serious expressions. This can't have anything to do with me, can it? I haven't even made an attempt to escape. Lord Amane, Mitsuki, Yatsuya, what's going on? The men were on their way to find Croy when I met them. Well, the bad thing about this, and His Imperial Majesty has got wind of her and wishes to see her. Now, His Majesty wants to see her? His Majesty wants to see me? His Imperial Majesty, please tell me you don't mean who I think you mean. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy on me. Of course they meant who I thought they meant. I can't believe this. I am literally standing in the presence of the Emperor Meiji right now. Not that I got a good look at him. We lowered our heads the second we entered the large room. Still, for someone so young, he has such a strong presence. Two men standing next to him were just as daunting. Excuse me, I don't need to glance up to know who else staring at me either. Sanjo Samatomo and Iwakura Tomomi, the Emperor's most trusted advisors. He whispers, motioning to the men at each side of the Emperor, Portmanteau in reverence. Going to die, aren't I? Am I just a prologue in a dramatic movie? Oops. Is another girl going to suffer the same fate, except she finds a way to survive? So this is the girl that has had the palace in hushed whispers. Come forward. Yes, sir. I mean, Your Majesty. From the screaming for a way out, I slowly make my way towards the Emperor. What is your name? My name is Croy, Your Majesty. Kura leans forward to murmur something in his ear. Croy. Well, Croy, I hear you proclaim yourself to be some manner of Vizier. Is this true? Vizier? Ugh, did that man add that word? Does he want me dead or something? But first things first, how am I supposed to respond to the Emperor of Japan? Think, Croy, think. Is it really this Vizier, Your Majesty? You're just a commoner who is fortunate enough to be bestowed with a gift by the Almighty Gods? Yes, that's right. My apologies. His Majesty's presence is so incredibly intimidating. I struggle to find the right words. Now Sanjo, to his left, whispers something to him. See how humble you are. If you have truly come here bearing no ill intent, I can see why the gods might choose you. But charlatans know pretty words too, don't they? Just so, Your Majesty. I would never try to trick you, Your Majesty. He only nods thoughtfully. So tell me, what exactly have you foretold? I'm even more unnerved because he speaks so well for a teenager. Get it together, Croy. The second Emperor Meiji poses me that question. I can feel everyone's eyes follow me. Isn't it the question of the century? I can't mess this up. The thought of what might happen to me if the Emperor decides in the fall has me trembling in fear, and everyone seems ready to call me one too. Well, if I can remember the visions correctly, I try my best to remember every event, battle, and prominent figure. I read up on when I was a hardcore fangirl of Historiuoki, and the details I read when Chie took me to the museum a few days ago. Shogunate forces will make the capital very soon. Battle breaks out on the first day of Toga. Then Fushimi, both fighting close to separate bridges. Your forces will prevail, but the enemy will leave houses burning in retreat. I try my best to sound foreboding in as fancy a way as I can. The Emperor's eyebrows furrow, and he waves a hand to his advisors. They glance at each other in silent conversation before murmuring to him again. When they stand upright once more, the Emperor turns to me. You see, the tactic was not unknown to my father. The first day, you say, how many suns did this battle last? About 5? We're still in naval battle, and a young prince who was a Buddhist priest led the army on the second day. I can't make it out very well, but as soon as I say that, the court bursts into whispers. The Emperor is the only one who looks just as confused as I am. But he quickly schools his features when Iwakura explains it to him in another whisper. He looks calmer now, did I get it right? I see. Is there anything else? I think once one daimyo defects to your side, the rest follow. By the end of the battle, you will have gained control of Osaka Castle. Majesty, what she says is true. It's indeed very troubling. My father had thought bloodshed unnecessary, and so do I. Croy, do you know specifically when it might happen? When? Shoot, I've never been great with memorizing the dates. Was it something like January 31st? No, or 7th? What's the date today? Emperor Meiji gives me and his advisors a puzzled look. I lower my head right. The Christian can't tell which and is what is where after experiencing one of my visions, Your Majesty. You see, how interesting. Indeed. He smiles courteously, and I catch a glimpse of the Emperor smiling back. They seem fairly close, and Emperor Meiji finally feels like his age when he smiles like that. Today is the 30th of December. December 30th. Since the Battle of Fushimi happened in January, the battle may break out next month. When in the next month, we will need an estimated time and date. Or to say the 31st, or maybe even the 27th. What if I get it wrong? In front of the man who can sentence me to death, no less. I can't make a decision with all these people pressing me for an answer. I guess I'll just have to pull out the drama card Mitsuki set up for me now. Taking a deep breath, hoping it works, I pretend to start feeling pain in my head. Ouch. I can't flex my tongue in the winds. Something better? Roy, what's wrong? Please don't worry about me. It's just something that happened to me whenever I tried to access my powers. It's no good. We need to know more about this. Why was it carrying out this tough yatsu in the hallway long ago? It's all business now. I can give you the details, but dare I ask it? Kindness from you, Your Majesty? Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe I can answer this. What is this kindness? Please allow me to lie down for a little while. I have a strong feeling that if I were to rest, the dates would slowly return to me. Another glance at the spicers. Part of me thinks I should be pleading with them. Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. Yes, I knew taking up drama class was going to be helpful one day. I bow. Thank you so much, Your Majesty. Your kindness is amazing. I look forward to hearing good news from you tomorrow, Croy. Yes, of course, Your Majesty. I return to stand with the others once more, after which we bow collectively and proceed to leave the throne room. I need to remember those dates, and fast. Ugh, it's no use, I can't remember. I've been sitting on my futon for the past 2 hours trying to remember the date of the battle. Or to be precise, to remember why the dates I have in my head seem right but also wrong. Is there something I'm missing? Think, Croy. I groan internally while picking up a dango to eat. These are delicious. I may not understand his personality, but Katsuya was right. He was the best ones around. I really should thank him properly with these. It doesn't take long for me to start feeling sleepy right after gobbling everything down. Maybe I can get a better idea after a good night's rest. If not, all I can do is hope that my execution will bring me back to my real world, I guess. Ugh, I better head to bed before I crack any further. Resigned to my awful fate, I blow off the lights and head to sleep. It hasn't been that long since sunrise, but I'm already awake and out in the hallway. Usually I would have slept for another hour or two, but I'm so anxious about this prediction that I barely got any sleep last night. I can't believe those dates still haven't come to me. I wish I could take a stroll along the courtyard to clear my head, but I don't want to risk getting summoned again too soon, just because I look like I feel better again. I can always make a break for it, but the guards know the palace grounds by heart, and they'll swarm me before I even know which way to turn. This sucks. What sucks, Croy? Oh, Mitsuki, I didn't see you there. Apparently not, because I've been standing here for almost a minute. What troubles me? I think the right question is, what isn't troubling me right now? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. He shrugs. We all have those days. In fact, I was in a terrible mood last night, too. Mitsuki, my bad mood is so cheerful that I can't even imagine it. Oh, what upset you? A misunderstanding between some of the Westerners I'm dealing with. We were supposed to have a meeting today, but they thought it would be tomorrow. They laughed it all. They laughed it off, saying they forgot we used a different calendar, but it's really frustrating that these things happen at all. Different calendar. Wait, a different calendar? Why does that ring a bell all of a sudden? At that moment I recall a conversation between me and Chie. It was one I had with her after playing Toba Fushimi incident chapter in Storyuoki and researching about it. I was confused over the fact that in the game it said that the event occurred on January 3rd, but Wikipedia said it happened on January the 27th. I remember her calling me an absolute history noob for filling me in on how in the past people used a tempo calendar, which was basically a lunisolar calendar. That's it. It wasn't the dates or 2 months that it got wrong, since they're both technically right, but in this time. Oh no! I scrambled to my feet, immediately grabbing hold of Mitsuki's arm. Whoa, Croy, what's the matter? The matter is that the battle is going to be next month. It's going to be in 3 days' time. We need to have a conference meeting with the Emperor right now. Where is everyone? I dragged Mitsuki along on my frantic search for the others, completely ignoring his everlasting cries of, what is a conference meeting? Can't just see the Emperor whenever we want to. Phew, you two are miracle workers. Thankfully it didn't take us long to find the rest. It took some persuading and a little begging, but we managed to have a meeting called forth an hour earlier. Well, you did say it was urgent, right? Mitsuki smiles a little while Amane sighs. You better have a good explanation for having Mitsuki and I persuade His Majesty to see you an hour earlier than necessary. I promise you I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't important. I dearly hope so, or else. Amane states sternly as we all wait the Emperor. Also, I've been wondering, do you guys have some business with His Majesty too? I directed my question to both Lori and Yasumashi, who joined us a couple minutes after we arrived. His Imperial Majesty requested last night that I join today's meeting. Likewise. Oh, I see. Could it be because there were 2 other people who met and spoke to me personally? My thoughts are interrupted when one of the staffs on hand announces that Emperor Meiji has finally arrived. Instantly bow down, keeping your heads low lest we meet eyes of the Emperor himself. Your Majesty, please forgive my audacious request to hold the meeting earlier than planned. I'm certain you had a good reason to do so. Of course, I managed to remember the remaining visions that came back to me last night and took and saying a prayer for the so the dates I previously gave you were slightly incorrect. Correct? Yes, the dreadful incident isn't going to happen next month. It will occur in the next 3 days. Next 3 days? The atmosphere grows thick with tension and the silence is deafening. My mind scrambles desperately for something to say, for anything to end this uneasy situation. Words all stuck in my throat. It doesn't help that news of Aisha was sick unhappy. They lean forward and whisper to me again. They're the only ways in the way. Croy. Serious tones and fear jolting through my entire body. Your Majesty, the reason you wanted to see me as soon as possible was to let me know this, correct? Indeed. Once I realized my error in the actual date of the incident, I knew this wasn't something that could wait. And Lori, you said she is of sound mind. Yes, Your Majesty, though her claims remain difficult to comprehend, she is mentally sound. Very well, I've come to a decision. Croy? Oh gosh, this is it. Moment of truth. Taking a deep breath, I brace myself for what's to come. I have decided to place my trust in you. Huh? No way, I'm alive? Your Majesty, his advisors are just stunned. He listens when I quietly give him their opinion, but it looks like he's already made up his mind. I'm obviously too shocked to believe to say anything, so he continues. After much thought, I've come to the conclusion that one would not be so reckless as to risk their lives so openly or willingly. I said that backwards, whatever. Scratch that, reverse it. Sancho steps forward, about to say something, but the Emperor raises a hand to stop him. He looks thoughtful when he speaks. Or perhaps I'd like to believe that a woman like you is smarter than that, and you're not ones to loosely use the name of the gods above us. Well, above as well. The gods above as well. Yes? His tone is diplomatic, yet one was a clear one. I must for all the courage in me and reply firmly. Of course, I promise you, Your Majesty, you won't regret your decision. The Emperor regards me silently, then appears to relax. Since that is settled, there's another thing I'd like to address. Mitsuki, you asked me to consider giving Croy a place in the Imperial household, did you not? Yes, Your Majesty, I truly believe she will be an asset to us in the near future. Well, that, and it's likely that Croy has no home to return to. Wait, what does he mean by that? My apologies for interrupting, but I don't think I follow. You stated that your parents had passed on, and since you were roaming around the streets of the night Lord Yatsuya found you, you made this assumption you don't have a proper house to live in, do you? Oh yeah, I still think my parents are dead thanks to that little misunderstanding before, and probably that I lost the house in it. Yes, something like that. So all this happened, all this while you've been homeless. You could say that. I just try to get by. What are your thoughts on this, Sancho Iwakura? I see the Emperor shift a little as his 2 advisors finally come forward. They whisper to the Emperor a lot, but they seem to choose their words carefully now. Though it is a sudden decision to make, I won't deny that Mitsuki has a point. If her words are true, she is able to predict much more than just an upcoming affair. I believe she would be a valuable asset to Your Majesty, and considering her background. The rest of his words are almost inaudible due to the Emperor calling him closer. He can speak in hushed tones again. I barely catch a glimpse of the Emperor nodding, his expression thoughtful. Yes, you might be right. If that's the case, then Croy, I have a proposition for you. Proposition, Your Majesty? The Emperor's words fill me with a sense of unease. If everything happens as you say it will, the day after tomorrow, I shall grant you a place in the Imperial household. You need no longer fret about begging on the streets for food or shelter. You will never want for anything for the rest of your life, for I shall wed you to a man of rank and prestige. Huh? What? My mind is going blank. I can probably deal with living in the Imperial household until I find a way to go back to the present. But did he just say he'd marry me off to some random old guy? Your Majesty, I respect your generous decision, but don't you think that might be a bit... The doubt in Amane's voice rings clear. Emperor Meiji cuts him off. That is, if she lives up to her claims as sincere. If, however, she proves to She fails to prove her worth and honesty. Do I get to choose? Please say I get to choose. The Emperor turns to his advisors. They urge him on with a nod, and his next words are like a question to both Finn and to me. And his eyes meet mine. Need I say it? The threat isn't as obvious as it was moments ago. The room falls silent. I feel all eyes on me. It's either marry a rich dude and be the best con artist in Japan until I find a way out of this madness, or outright insult the Emperor by declining his proposal. Seriously, where's the restart button when you need it? My brain is about to explode into tiny pieces when I'm prompted by Yatsuya's sudden cough to say something. Of course, I'm terribly sorry. I was just so grateful and humbled by your generosity that I got a little overwhelmed, Your Majesty, but I swear that all I've said is true. Smiling through gritted teeth, I bow as low as I can. I am honored to accept your kind proposition, Your Majesty. I didn't take drama classes, as you can see, so my acting sucks. Excuse me. I swear that all I've said is true. Can't believe myself. I sighed for the thousandth time that night. It's been more than 3 hours since the meeting, but part of me still doesn't understand what just transpired. How in the world did it even come to this? If I just kept my mouth shut the night I met Yatsuya, would any of this have happened? If I hadn't asked any of the villagers for help, then would I have already found a way back home? Even in the real world, in my world, in the present, I'm always making choices I regret or doing things I end up revisiting and questioning over and over again. I'm just so lost. What do? Guilt and regret sink my heart to my stomach as I continue to question myself. Whatever happens, one thing clear. If my prediction goes awry, it's the death penalty for me. But if I'm right, I'll lie on my futon and stare at the ceiling. I get to stay here for a while, with some stranger as my husband-to-be. I would have thought I'd actually get married so soon. To say that I feel like I'm about to crack any second is an understatement. Am I really going to marry someone I've never even met? If I don't find a way home, this is someone I have to be with for the rest of my life. If that's so, can it at least be someone I already know? In that brief moment, the face that suddenly enters my mind is... Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Is this the choice, everyone? This is the choice. This is the choice of the century. Oh, half of me knows I should probably stop and get to bed or something, but the other half of me is like, I want to continue. I'm so immersed. I love this. Amane is very, I think he seems very proudful and he's got that, air that says, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about, just that kind of stuff. Koji, he's got like, from what I saw, he has a nice side, but he also can be very serious, and he's definitely loyal. Mitsuki is very kind and concerning, from what I could see, and also silver-haired, so that really, really adds to the awesomeness of him. Seichiro, he's very nice and kind. And he could probably heal my broken heart. Haru was very nice and very similar to her, but opposites attract sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Mitsuki because silver hair, just like, and he's so nice. Mitsuki comes to mind instinctively. Chimaru Mitsuki. I don't think I'll have any complaints if the Emperor happens to pair us up together. He seems like one of the best to be around, considering his friendly and open personality. I still remember how he was so concerned during our first meeting. His warm approach really helped calm me down then. I wonder whether he'll believe my story and help me get back home. I don't know anymore. My head hurts. I just want to go home. This isn't the kind of life I wanted to escape to. This is just another one filled with even more headaches and heartaches. Tears starting to fall again as I hide under the covers and squeeze my eyes shut. It isn't very long until I'm in deep slumber once more. Wait. Is that the end of the demo? What? Why? Why? Oh. I'm sad now. I didn't want it to be the end. But why? Oh, I'm literally wanting to cry right now. It's such a good one. Why? Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. It was so good. I hope that you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Because, oh my gosh, I did too. If you can, please support them. I can't really, I mean, holy crap, that was so good. I was so immersed. It was amazing. I can't afford to donate to any Patreon or anything like that. But holy crap, if I could, I would totally help. I would totally donate to them and give them money and stuff like that, but I can't. But holy crap, I cannot wait until the full game comes out. Oh my gosh. But I'm gonna have to, obviously. That was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next live stream or video. If you're interested in my Discord, the link is down in the description below, and if you are interested in this game, it is also in the link down below. It's a separate, obviously. But holy crap. Or, sorry, Kickstarter. They're on Kickstarter, not Patreon. Go. This is a board game. Yeah, I've heard of that. My respect is earned through displays of honor, loyalty, and wisdom, none of which I see in you. Wow. Bonsai, cute trinkets. Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. My sole purpose is to bring this nation to victory. Any strange fantasies will only get in the way. Kabuki and Kyoto. I don't know what that is. Oh, what's that look in your eyes? Could it be love? Origami Shoto. If a doctor can't save the one he loves, what is his worth as a man? Aww. Interest. Ikebana Kiyori. If people know what this means, what these mean, please let me know. Just say the word and I'll take you away from here, even if it'll cost me my life. Aw. To find purpose in life, all I want is to just feel alive again. Is that too much to ask for? Video games, food. Yeah, two of the main characters you can play as are based off of two real cosplayers, Ryakami and Itsuko. It's Itsuko, I think. I love this. Almost halfway. Yay! That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream in a second. Oops. There we go. Alright. I'm actually gonna quit. I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Bye. Wait, hold on. I haven't actually checked the chat or anything like that, so I'm gonna make sure no one said anything. Well, no one's watching, so obviously no one said anything. Anyways, yeah, okay. Bye. Whoops, wrong button. Why did I push that button? Why did I push that?